Hello and welcome to the Tuesday night D&D Rime of the Frostmaiden stream. Welcome back. This is episode 12 now. Almost all of our players are here. We had one who had to skip out last minute tonight, so unfortunately, Cayce will not be with us tonight, but hopefully we will see him next week.
I give my inspiration to Nahesa.
How will we fill our snark quotient?
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
I need all of you to roll your eyes at least 3 times tonight. At least 3 times.
This
Each.
That implies that we haven't all rolled our eyes 3 times already.
Well, the stream just started, so the previous ones don't count.
We work fast.
A couple things before we get started. First of all, I want to remind everyone in our chat. First of all, thank you for being here. I think I said that already, but I can never say it enough. Second of all, I want to remind everyone in our chat that we do have channel points. You do earn experience points for watching the show, and you can spend those on different things to influence the game, awarding inspiration to different heroes, awarding blessed dice or healing surges, or starting or stopping a blizzard is always a fun one too. So don't be afraid to cash in those channel points for those different things. Also, there was, gosh dang it, I should really write this stuff down because I had something else and now I can't remember what it was.
Gosh,
So-
diggity, damn it.
Dang it. Oh, it's the short. Tonight is also just like last week, tonight will be another short episode. We're starting at 7, obviously a little after 7. We'll be wrapping at 9:30 or around there. And there will be a short break at around 8 o'clock. Just like our norm, but we will be finishing at 9:30, not 11 like our normal, but hopefully starting next week, we'll get back to our regular schedule. With that out of the way, what happened last week? Our heroes arrived at Revel's End. They met with the Warden Matra Marthanus, who then allowed them to have audience with prisoner 237 Valish Gant, a former member of the Arcane Brotherhood. Debatable if he's still in the Brotherhood or not, serving his life sentence for attempting to usurp Speaker Duvessa Shane of Bryn Shander. They spoke with Gant. They got some information from him regarding other Arcane Brotherhood interests in Icewind Dale and some other agents that may be moving around the area. And then following the interview with Gant, they then held a second interview with one Nildar Sunblight, who was super excited to see you guys. Really,
what's funny
just
about Nildar Sunblade?
what's funny about him?
To him, we're like his arch nemesises, right? Like we're the worst things to ever happen in his life. But to us, he's like a trash mob that happens to have a name. We're just like,
Yep.
who's that guy? Oh, Nildar.
I think that's a great life lesson.
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
you are always someone's arch nemesis.
I was going to say, this is going to end up as the M. Bison speech from Street Fighter.
Hell yeah.
So they had another conversation with Nildar Sunblight, ended up getting a little bit more information from him regarding the actual threat that the Dwargar are posing to Icewind Dale, and the nature of that threat, as they have learned, is a dragon made of Chardalyn. It is a construct that the Dwargar are preparing to launch on the 22nd of Marpanoth. So now that they have a little more context from there, they left Revel's End, and they have your plan currently, and I'll transition us to the regional map for this part, but your plan currently is to head to the Dwarven Valley for a couple of reasons. I think one was to see if Bear could collect some more scrap metal. Figure if anyone's going to have it, it's going to be dwarves. And 2 was maybe to see if there were anybody in 10 Towns who would not necessarily ally with you, but rather take the threat of the Dwargar with a little more seriousness. Yeah. So
Alternatively,
that
Casey's not here, so let's just go wherever he wanted to go the most.
Oh wait,
Agreed.
we can rescue all the prisoners now,
I'm just
right?
kidding.
Yeah, we just free all the prisoners. Siege the
stage
prison.
a prison break. All right. Okay. So you guys are heading from Revel's End to the Dwarven Valley. That's going to be about I think it's a 2-day trip. You have your nice dog sleds now. Yeah, so you're looking at about 23 miles.
A 3-hour tour.
Traveling 8 miles an hour, or I'm sorry, traveling a mile an hour for 8 hours a day. That's actually going to be about 3 days. worth of travel, a little over 2 days. So I'm going to go ahead and roll my traveling macro to see what you guys encounter. Okay. Interesting. All right.
That's what you want to hear.
Time for another fuel bank.
All right, so you guys are making your way through the tundra, and much like as has happened off and on, a blizzard starts. So the
Who
going
did
is
that?
slowed. That no one did. It was
Oh.
the travel, but someone can
Uh-huh.
change or exchange 800 experience points to turn off the blizzard if they want to make it a little easier for you. But currently, blizzard weather is starting, so that reduces your vision. It slows your pace a little bit. Dave, you don't count. You can't stop the blizzard in your own game. Sorry.
I will pull this stream over.
I
I
mean,
will turn this stream around.
but from there, let's see. I get the rare opportunity where, oh gosh, Cayce is missing. So do I really want to run something like that?
Yes.
Yes, you're right. I do. You're right.
Josh.
The people in chat can see a certain word on the traveling check, so they kind of know what's coming.
I have the OBS preview window so small I can't read it, but I'm guessing I think I know what it is.
And guess the starting letter. Okay. So you guys are heading south and kind of east towards the Dwarven Valley. That blizzard hits about halfway through your first day, and so then when you go to make camp, it is still raging on. And you're in kind of a section of Icewind Dale where there's not much like when you encountered the dragon last time on your trip up to Revel's End. There wasn't much. There was like a couple of dead trees and some hills, but there really isn't much else to really break up the landscape.
I'm not being funny,
so-
but this was really close to where we had a perfectly good, if not slightly crispy cabin that we could have sheltered in.
it is
But
relatively close. Yeah.
someone sent it careening down a gorge.
That's true. Oh, and they're not here to have to deal with the repercussions of their choices. Oh well. Okay, so there really isn't anything to break the wind or shelter you guys from the elements for your rest, other than there's a couple of like rocks, like boulders that are positioned around. But then you also see that there's this large kind of sharp hill that pokes up out of the snow. And it's just a hill that's kind of out on its own, but it's tall enough that it's going to block the wind and everything from you.
It's gonna be the back of that goddamn dragon again.
You don't see any dark humanoid silhouette nearby.
yeah?
So yeah, you don't. I mean, you can give me a check if you want.
No,
It's because the dragon's rolled
Okay.
over its side.
yeah, that's good. The dragon went like,
Okay.
I'm just walking beside the bear, so that, like it's blocking the brunt of the wind.
So you guys go to make camp, and I guess I'm gonna roll my 2d6 to see who is actually keeping watch when this goes down.
Oh, I was gonna switch my favored foe thing for the Tasha's one. Is that okay?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
What's
So
the
I've said this off air before too, but just so that our chat is aware of it as well. Anyone we've been using house rules, and a lot of those house rules have been adapted or changed and are now in Tasha's, which we also have access to. I'm giving you guys as players the ability to choose which version you want to use, because I was obviously fine with the house rules previously. And just because there's an official document that's out that may override some of that stuff, I'm not going to penalize you guys for that. So if you want to continue to use the rules we've been using, that's fine. If you want to switch over and use Tasha official stuff, that's fine as well. I did talk about that before we started last week, but just as a refresher. Okay. So you guys are making camp, trying to block the wind from yourselves a little bit with this hill. And Rixana and Cayleigh, you guys are on watch. I'm going to put Bjarnkin there. Let's just
He's a
position everyone.
non-combatant. If you kill him, so help me.
Hey, well, he's not I've actually made a sidekick for him, but you said you didn't have an interest in using the sidekick rules, so I'm not going to force him in.
You asked us. We
Oh.
said no, and then you made him. And
Yeah, and you were like, "Oh, I made
Anyway,
it.
just 'cause
Anyway.
I gave him hit points anyway." I think was your exact wording.
he always had hit points.
Whatever.
I mean, it's not immortal just because we don't want it to fight.
Exactly.
It's like, what are you talking about? It's like children in video games.
All right, I'm going to
little
move us
different.
over to a new map. All right. So you guys are all huddled up. Everyone is sleeping except for Rixana and Cayleigh. And as the night goes on, Rixana and Cayleigh, you guys made camp a little ways away from this hill that I mentioned. Close enough to that it would still block the wind, but also far enough so that it wouldn't, if there's anything weird about it, it wouldn't, catch you off guard. This is about where that hill is. And like I said, it rises sharply up for probably about 8 feet above the snow around it. It's just this big snowy mound. But Rix and Cayleigh, what's your guys' passive perceptions?
16.
Something very bad. Let me check. It is 10.
Nice. You're a 16,
Yike.
Cayleigh?
Yep.
Passive is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10 plus 0.
That's gonna be a yikes for me, dog.
So, Cayleigh, you notice that after a few hours of camping, the blizzard's still raging on. You notice that the hill seems to have slid
Oh my god.
this direction.
Slod
Like it
this
moved a
direction.
little bit to the west. It has. I'm sorry. Yes, it has. The hill seems to have slod tadpole direction.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let people know about this. This isn't good.
Okay.
I'm
So you
actually
are
not
currently.
gonna be right next to it.
Why did we camp here? Whose idea was this?
I believe Leif.
So you're gonna wake up. I'll let Cayleigh have one action, and presumably since Cayleigh and Rixana are having open communication as well, I'll let Rixana have one action before I kick things off.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's what you
I'll wake up whoever Cayleigh is not waking up.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can only. Well, if I shout, that should be enough to wake up people, right?
I mean,
Say so, yeah.
I'm not even asleep. I'm in a trance.
True.
That's true.
Yeah. My passive is so bad I didn't notice a huge mound moving.
In fairness, you also didn't expect the huge mound to move.
That's true.
Lucky
That's
me.
very
I
important.
Wholly expected the mound to move. I even mentioned it before we started.
Yeah. So I guess in that case, I will wake up Bear with my action, and then I will say something to Rúna to allow her to, because that's a free action. So
Sure.
say,
Yep.
hey, bad stuff.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, what the fuck up?
So
Oh.
in speaking
Not
loud
defeated.
enough to wake up Rúna, suddenly this whatever was underneath that mound, which yes, there was something underneath it, bursts out.
Way.
And I know, it
That's
worked so
nice.
well with the dragon. I
Horribly
gotta use it again. But
Yeah, right.
here's the thing.
It's not a dragon.
It's not a dragon. It is large. It is the size of the mound. It looks like it was curled up because when it comes out, it's very long. It's this long reptilian creature that is icy blue colored, and it has, you count, 8 legs.
What?
And it bursts out of this mound
Fuck.
Nope.
and
Nope.
charges at you guys.
Nope. I refuse.
But
I know exactly what that thing is. Fuck that.
Rix and Cayleigh, you two, I'm going to say, are not surprised. But the other 3 of you are going to be surprised.
If I was awake, I cannot be surprised.
Okay, then Leif is also not surprised.
Let me to clarify. Rúna is surprised. I'm not. I'm not surprised.
Correct.
Same
Very
for
true.
me.
So I'll go ahead and get initiative from everybody, and don't worry, Dave. I will have Bjarnkin. He'll probably be fleeing, I would think.
No, like the mound, the snow that was the mound slid on top of Bjarnkin. Is what happened.
It's far away, right?
Oh my goodness.
No, it's right in front. Did I move? Did I
Oh
not move
my
us to a new map?
No, I mean I see us on the map, but I don't know where
Yeah.
the mound actually is.
One
It's-
on the
You
Right,
can't
it's where
see the
creature is,
giant
right
creature?
in front of
No,
you.
I see it now. I see it now. My character sheet was right below Cayleigh. So I just
Oh.
wrote down and went, oh. I thought the mound was.
I was like, do you want me to make it bigger? I can. All right.
No, I didn't realize that we camped directly next to the obvious.
It was,
there's a monster
I mean, I
under
put you
here
guys
mound.
15 feet away, and then I moved it 10 feet.
That's fine.
So, okay. So, Leif, you are up. And then this creature will be acting.
we don't see that in the. Oh yeah, because a bear is surprised.
Mm-hmm.
That's a large creature, right?
This
That's
is a
huge
huge creature.
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
One sec.
I mean,
Oh, it's weapon attack, so I can do
this
it.
is-
Right,
this
okay.
is multiple days later, right? So we're full up.
We're all full. Yeah.
You guys should all be full rested, yes.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike and then throw an axe. We've said.
Okay. I just
Feel like
realized I
we're
lost my
eating
chat. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. 22 hits.
Plus a D8.
10.
Son of a bitch.
For 11. All right.
And that. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. That increased my movement by 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to be like screaming at it the whole time. I want to try and
So
get it
your
to turn around.
axe. Okay.
Yeah.
Your axe sails end over end and embeds into the creature's flank. You hit solidly, but it doesn't seem like it has taken much notice of it. However, it is taking notice of you as you lure it around the other side. At the end of your turn, Bjarnken is going to flee in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I blow the whistle for Book It, Dano.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Now this thing is going to go. Leif and Cayleigh, you two would probably recognize this thing from stories. You probably have never encountered this before, but you would know that this is a Frost Salamander, and it is, in fact, an elemental creature at its heart. So I say at its heart, I mean like it is an elemental. It's not a monstrosity or whatever you might think it is. It's elemental. But it is going to go after Leif. So it closes the distance. Its 8 legs scrambling across the snow. And now it is going to make 5 attacks on Leif
What?
as it rears up, and all of its
Excuse
all
me.
of its clawed feet,
Mistakes were made.
4 of its clawed.
Mistakes were made.
That's what you get for being a D&D character. I guess.
So the first attack is a miss. The second attack hits. So
Wait.
and you're gonna take,
Wait. If I popped my shield rune, I get to
what
know
would
that,
set
right?
Your AC? Yeah, what would that set to your AC?
was it 4 high or 5 high? I can't remember.
5.
5.
5.
21.
That would block it.
Bam.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then we'll do 2 more claw attacks.
Right. So because it's my shield rune and I'm overpowered, I also have. Where is it? I have resistance to all the physical damage types until the end of the round.
Yes.
Jesus.
And does shield last until the start of your next turn, or is that just that one attack?
Shield is until the end of the round.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So then, because of the shield, so the first.
Oh no!
claw
Wait,
hits
hold on.
and-
Sorry, that's wrong. I have to roll a d6, and if it depletes, then I get the bonus.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. 1's a good.
There you go. So, well, yeah, kind of. So the shield rune depletes. So how that works is he expended his rune, which casts shield, blocking the Frost Salamander's claw attack, and then the act of activating his rune also ended up draining its power, which gives him resistance to bludgeon, piercing, and slashing damage for the round.
Yeah.
And now that first claw attack misses. The second one hits and your shield pops. So it sparks against this bright blue flare of light in the middle of this blizzard. And then its other 2 claw attacks both hit the shield. So had that shield not gone off, you would have taken 3 hits. But it also has a bite attack that it's going to end its turn with. And
Did it attack 6 times?
it
5
attacks 5 times. 4
Oh, it was
claws and a
4
bite.
4 claws and then a bite. Okay. What an ass.
And the bite as well glared off of your shield.
You got so lucky.
That's my only one of those.
That is its turn. Rúna is also surprised, unfortunately. So now we go to Rixana.
All right. I'm going to move up to this thing. 5, 10. And I will attack. Neither Rix or I have any idea what this thing is or does, but I know it does 5 attacks.
What more do you need to know, right?
Yeah. Okay. That's a 17.
17 hits.
Yay. Okay, with sneak attack, that'll be 15. Okay, so 15, and then I'll follow up with offhand attack. That's only a 14.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Okay, so then
I'm going to try something different for this combat. I'm going to say since Rix got it, its AC is 17.
Okay.
Since Rix got it on the money, so now you guys know what the AC is.
So I will use my Swashbuckler magic to dance away. Let's see, I moved.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
I moved 10. I moved 20 over here.
Okay.
And that's me.
Wait, excuse me?
After Rixana, we go to Cayleigh.
Alrighty. Elemental A.
You'll be fine, Leif.
I like Queen's Pawn's suggestion in chat.
I like that as well.
It's really funny.
I might add that.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
You should have an experience reward that negates surprise for one character, like yelling "Watch out behind you" with the character.
Nice.
That's funny.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to 1 second. I'm going to move over to here, and I'm going to cast Bless. I think is probably a good one to go with.
Okay.
Seems good.
Who are you targeting?
It targets
3
multiple people, right? Yeah.
All right. So Rix has the thing, and Leif, and Bear only attacks once, so I'm going to give it to myself as well.
Oh.
And then sorry. And then as part
That's
of that,
okay.
I'm going to do a unarmed strike.
Okay. 21 hits. Or 7.
All right, that's me.
Okay. At the end of Cayleigh's turn, this Frost Salamander, now having taken attacks from Leif, Rix, and Cayleigh, and also being unable to hit Leif, it turns its attention at its feet and it burrows under the snow.
God, we've seen
And
this
it gets to move up to its burrow speed.
Don't like that either.
We get attacks on it, right?
What's that? Sorry.
We get attacks on it. That is a move, right?
Yeah, I would say you can spend your reaction to attack it. Yep, because it's technically doing a move. So you're blessed. That misses, unfortunately. 14 plus 2 is less than 6. Oh, there you go. Is less than 17, but 24 will hit. So go ahead, Dave. For another 10. Very nice. All right. So it burrows under the snow, and you guys lose track of it.
No.
And let me hide my ruler from you guys so you can't actually see. Okay. And now it's Leif's turn, top of the next round.
This feels like
Just
cheating.
got 2 actions. That's interesting.
Oh, because you can see the stream.
No, I'm not looking at
Oh.
the stream.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
saying the tunneling.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, has it left like a... You said it was huge, right? Has it left like a tunnel?
Yeah, you could leap down into it. You'd be leaping down 15 feet. And the tunnel itself is 10 feet wide.
Do you
So
want to
you
be
could go
in
down into it.
closed space with that thing?
Seems like a
With
great
Dojo.
idea.
Well, I'm hoping that it can't get all of its claw attacks if it's in like a tunnel, right? It would only get the front 2.
You're funny.
I mean, that's we can
You're
test that
funny.
theory.
Yeah, let's do it. I
There's
dive
the
into the
tunnel
Let's see
entrance
if it
right
plays
there.
out.
I dive into the ice hole. I said ice hole.
Okay. I mean, that works too. So Leif, you are falling 15 feet, so you're going to take a d6 of falling damage. 1 falling damage is what I rolled. So.
Oh wait, I have those. Was it Boon of the Morning Lord 5 temporary hit points, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes,
we all
everybody
did
should
that,
have
right?
5 temporary hit points. Yep, every morning at dawn.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
So Leif, you jump down into its tunnel, and I'll just show it because now you can see it. Although no, only you can see it though. So I'm just gonna whisper to you.
Yeah,
God.
do it like pawn to King's Rook 7 or whatever. I watch Queen's Gambit. I know what all that means.
It's under one of
And
us.
now I'm also going to say, Leif, that I'm going to whisper its position to you, but you, because you're down in the tunnel.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there's a
yeah, yeah.
blizzard
No, that's
going
fair.
on.
Yep, I
Okay, I
understand.
just want to make sure.
Can I use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite on my weapon? I want it to like illuminate the like a flare. I'm doing the thing.
The thing does it normally
Thank you.
cast light?
I mean, it puts it on fire.
That's true.
It doesn't say specifically.
It doesn't say anything about shedding light, but I do like the idea that even while it's active on your
And
weapon,
I'm going to use my
like, there's-
action to like try and taunt it. I want it to like smile, you son of a bitch.
Okay. So I'm going to say that the light from your Searing Smite is only going to get out about 5 feet. It's going to be about half of a quarter of a torch.
Sure.
You know, 5 feet bright, 5 feet dim. And then if you want to give me a test, let's do an intimidate test.
Oh, we lost someone.
Case.
We lost Phantom
Cayce.
Cayce.
We lost
Cayce.
Phantom Cayce.
Dave, if that's going to be an issue, we can just switch to the tactical stream and
It's just that I
Not have
can't
to
see
worry about
the laptop is over my shoulder, so I can't see when it disconnects. So.
I see.
It's only gonna happen
It's
in
fine.
this pretty, like hour.
What am I doing? Sorry.
I'll take an
Intimidate.
intimidation.
I have bless on this as well, right? Or is that gone once it's used?
No, you have it until I lose it. It has to be an attack or saving roll. So.
Oh, then no. Yeah.
Okay. You don't get the sense that it is focused on you. You see it's still tunneling. Right now. Okay, Bear, you're up.
Well, bonus action to shift.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, so my new temporary hit points is more than my old temporary hit points. God, I wish those added together.
That would be
And then
busted.
Just let yourself get hit once, then then shift.
I've been trying all campaign. Nothing ever swings at me. Well, except for the fucking dragon and bullshit that
Yeah, that-
happened with that. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to ready my action to shoot this motherfucker when it pops up out of the ground.
It can't stay down with 2-barrel. Not 2-barrel.
Okay. All right. So readying for an attack when it comes up out of the ground. Frost Salamander's turn. All right, so Leif, you're underneath right now, so you'd be able to see this. So it was tunneling forward, and then you see it like crawl up so that it's clinging to the ceiling of its little tunnel down there. It's 10 foot by 10 foot, but it's clinging to the ceiling. And you see that it like shoves its face up into the dirt and snow, and its whole body tenses, and you see this blue light like emanating from inside of its chest all of a sudden just burst out, like shoot up through its neck and mouth. I need Bear and Rúna to both make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Bear's like armor class saving throw.
Armor class saving throw.
Gonna say my
So
con
good.
saving throw and int saving throw are ridiculous. But
I got an 11.
yeah, 13.
Oh, good.
And up on the surface, you guys see this. It erupts from the feet of Bear and Rúna, and it's blasting up and out. You get the sense that if this thing were on the surface, it would be a 60-foot cone. That would be its area of effect.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You guys are both gonna take 32 cold damage.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Wowie zowie. I have 3 hit points left.
Oof.
And then it's Runa's turn.
Hopefully, it doesn't have a lot of those in the chamber.
Yeah, right? So wait, is it up here now or no?
No, it's still under like everything blue. I would say that you
Oh.
guys probably see it a little bit.
Okay.
I'll reveal it.
Did that count for? Was I able to see it enough that my ready to action goes off?
Yeah, I'd say you could do your attack.
Good. Fuck that thing.
Good. Say hi
Uh.
to the stream.
Oh Jesus.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Bet you wish I'd blessed that right about now.
Yeah, I know. Right?
So it like opened up a
For
hole
that
in the
hammer
ground.
save.
Oh, sorry.
It was able to blast its freezing breath without actually like creating a hole.
Okay.
But because of the amount of ground and snow that moved, you're now able to see. You know what I mean? You're able to
Sure.
see it.
Can I drop down to where it is from here, or would I have to go over to this tunnel entrance?
I would say that there's not a hole big enough. Like it's basically its head and neck are poking out now, and there's this like mini crater around its head. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Like when Tom sticks his head in the kettle and it explodes.
Do I have any idea what this thing is? Is it a beast?
It's an elemental.
That does. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue to pet my cat. I actually have
I
a
don't
question.
blame you.
All right. I have a question that kind of reveals what my plan is.
Okay.
So summon beast says that it will obey my verbal commands, right?
Mhm.
Would that count? Would like if I'm a wolf, can I go arf arf and that means attack? You know what I mean? Like wolves coordinate in real life without being
You're
able to,
right.
like, Bob, could you attack? And Bob is like, yes.
I don't know why a wolf would name itself Bob, but I would say that if you summon a wolf and you yourself are a wolf,
Yeah.
I'll
Like if
allow
I'm the
that.
same species at least. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
That-
allow that.
Okay. That because otherwise that's yet another spell on my repertoire of spells that don't work with my wild shape. Okay, so then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Summon Beast. I'll link it in chat. But basically what I need for you to do is go grab the bestial spirit like monster and drop it
Oh,
on here. There's actually stats for it, like right in the roll
Gotcha.
point. Yeah.
bestial.
I
There
would
we go.
do it
So I
myself,
will
but-
get rid of the wolf that I plopped out there.
Yes, and then I will myself shapeshift as well.
'Kay.
And actually, I'm gonna have the bestial spirit take the form of a bear, and I'm gonna become a bear too because I need that hit points.
'Kay.
So if you could enlarge me, please.
Oh, right.
Har, har,
And bigger.
har. And I'm
gonna
also
put
going
you
to
there.
go
Where does
ahead
the spirit show up?
and, anywhere I want within line of sight. So I'll have it be pretty much like, let's say here. Although it itself is not large.
Oh, okay.
Like a
Gotcha.
smaller,
It's
a
a
smaller
mini bear.
It's
a
Yogi
black
and
bear.
it's Yogi and Booba.
Yeah.
It's more
Uh,
bear.
It's actually, I think it's actually small sized, which is weird. But it says animal of your choice, native to the chosen environment. Whatever.
It's a polar bear cub.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So it has its own stats, as you can see,
Mhm.
and it takes its turn immediately after mine in initiative.
'Kay.
So that was basically my whole turn. But also, when I shift, I do my roar. So it needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh, sure. Wisdom DC. Oh no, it failed.
Oh, sweet. All right, it's frightened. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending it on a
Okay.
success.
It's gonna run
All
back
right.
down the corridor.
And I think I'll stay exactly where I am because I don't see any reason to necessarily move. But I did
Sure.
also spend another spell slot to increase my hit points, so I need to roll for that.
Okay. And what
I'll
level
do that
was your spell slot on the bear? On the spirit?
2, because that's all I have
Sure.
access to.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, and it's a second level spell
It's
normally.
a second level spell, and I don't have third level spells yet. So
Okay. So the bear gets one attack. It is going to make that. It's going to take that attack, and it has advantage because it has pack tactics,
damn right.
and its attack bonus is a 4. So I'm just going to roll a d20 and add 4. Actually, no, it's your creature. You go ahead. You do that.
Sure. I'm rolling for hit points first. Hell yeah.
Yep, that's fine. Nice.
That's what I needed. Okay.
That's guardian form, man.
Yeah, that's after using another second level spell slot to get an extra
Mhm.
2d8. So what am I rolling? I'm sorry. I know it's the attack
D20 plus 4.
just d20 plus 4. Okay. Boom.
Yep.
27. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I rolled 40 20.
I like how you went 27.
Yeah, 27. Totally
plus
normal.
4.
Yeah, not
Okay.
not cheating in the slightest. All right, I'm sorry.
We're gonna run with the 3 because that was the first thing rolled.
Oh, okay. I was
So a 7 misses on, but it's made. Oh, hey, well, it's made with advantage, so we'll do the 7, but that also misses, unfortunately.
cool.
So
Cool story,
the
bro.
bear's
We
turn.
hope and
Yep.
dash it.
All right, Rixana.
Okay, I will move
and
in.
sorry. Before you,
Mhm.
I just wanted to, if it's okay with you, in my head canon, I don't like mechanically I summoned the bear and then shifted into a bear, but what I want it to look like is I shift into like a bear and another one leaps out. Like I almost like shift into 2, you know what I mean?
You're
At the same
Mhm.
time. And all of a sudden there's like a second bear and
Did you
everyone's
just was it Cell Division? What's it called?
Yeah. Yeah, I amoeba'd whatever.
Amoeba.
Yeah.
Not what that's called. Cellular
I
mitosis.
like the,
It's a verb now.
I like the idea
mitosis.
that you roar and like the spirit of the bear comes out of your roar.
Oh.
You know what I
I
mean?
like
And like
that. Yeah,
leaps
that's
across.
cool.
Oops, as I
There you
hit my
go.
mic.
Like Russian doll bears.
Yes, you're just on the Russian kick. We're not playing Cyberpunk yet, man. All right, Rixana.
All right, I'm gonna move 20 and attack this thing. Let's see.
Yep.
So, okay, I got my bless on. Get your bless on. Okay.
Get your bless
That is 19. So that should
19
hit.
hits.
That is 15 damage. And then I'll do my offhand attack, which is no good. That's a natural fail. That's a 10.
Alright.
And then I'll dance back 10.
Cayleigh.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. So I can actually walk to here, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm going to lay a seal on Bear here.
I thought you meant on like the hole where its head is sticking out, like you just went to pipe it over the hole.
Which
Yeah.
bear?
Just take some
Now there's
scotch tape
four
and
of
just
them.
put the scotch tape over there.
We've got Bear, the character, the actual living bear, the fake bear that I just created, and me, who's currently a bear.
Yes, there's too many
Bears for days.
I have never mind.
Bear crew.
I would
Okay, so
like the next episode to be renamed Bear Force 1.
I love it.
Okay, and then
So that's
as,
7 hit points.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then as
Thank
part
you.
of that, I'm gonna toss some sand at this guy.
Pocket sand.
Salt. Salt. Oh my goodness, I'm the worst. All right.
Fortunately not. Leif, top of the next round.
Yay! It's 20 feet away, right?
Yes.
I will whip my.
It's 15 feet away
Right,
from
I will-
you,
I
because you
will-
can see its whole body.
Okay, I'll throw an axe down the corridor. Not a euphemism.
I
That's
don't
it.
know it. I don't want to know what that's a euphemism for.
And
It's like throwing a banana down Oxford Street.
I'm not British. I don't get that.
11 plus a
11,
D6 for
nice.
Searing Smite, and they have to. Hold on, D6 for Searing Smite. And they have to. Oh, it's on the. No, their next turn. Where is it? At the start of each of its turns, it must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes additional D6 fire damage.
Okay.
And then I will throw another. Please, sir, may I have another axe?
$17 hits.
Oh yeah, it does! Yay!
My dwarf actually did something for once.
For
This is the first
another
time.
8, okay.
Right, and then I'm going to activate the Favoured Foe, which is not an action, it's just when I do damage to it. It just does an extra D4, but it's now I can concentrate on that and get D4 every round.
Okay.
Oh, wait, and I will blow up the Rune of Frigid Ice as well for another D8.
Nice. And that 2 is dealt now as well, that D4 that rolled 2?
Yeah.
Okay. And your D8, nice, so another 7 damage.
And its speed is -10, right?
What's the damage type on
Oh, cold,
on
sorry.
your rune? Okay, that doesn't appear to do anything to it.
Son of a bitch.
So just the 2
Figured.
from your D4.
You mean the thing that breathes cold and burrows under like
Look,
zero iron?
right? I didn't
cold
tell
damage,
anybody
another
that I
level
wanted
5.
cold damage, right? This is all Nick's doing.
You got your choice between cold, fire, and
Yeah,
whatever
but you
the third
made
one
my
is.
one. You made my one the cold one, and you made the other
That's
guys
true.
the fire one. So I would like
Okay.
to say that you are playing favourite, sir, and I won't have it.
Bear, you're up.
So did he seem to respond any extra to the fire damage?
No.
Okay. Well, I am going to continue shooting because
Oh, wait a minute. Hang
What?
on. Where was the fire damage dealt from?
didn't
The axe,
Hell.
Searing Smite.
Oh, so is that the D4 that did that?
No,
or-
no. That's the D. Wait, did I not roll that? No, I didn't.
No, there it is.
The
D6. Yep.
1d6.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Yep. That would have taken additional damage from the fire. So the fire
Oh.
does seem like that is powerful against this.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to literally light a fire under his ass.
This again.
I'm down in this tunnel.
You smell
you're not
roasting
right
Frost
under it.
Salamander.
You're throwing stuff.
What's the saving throw or the DC?
It's DC 15.
Okay, it failed.
I assumed it couldn't get much of a dex saving throw in a tunnel, so
So do those two
Um,
flaming effects stack now? Because it's got at the start of his turn, it's going to take D6 from my Searing Smite, and then
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
those
wouldn't
they
stack.
are separate.
oh, okay, cool.
it? Yeah.
So I need your D8 roll then, Bear.
Oh, yeah, details.
I mean, if you want to do the damage, I need the
Oh,
damage roll. There we go.
Ooh, that's such a good one roll.
But it seems to be twice as effective.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Also, this thing is bloodied now, so it is at
Ooh,
half or
okay.
lower hit
Nice.
points.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Bear?
Yeah, since my class feature has gone away.
I mean, I wasn't the one who told you to give it to the dragon.
Fair.
You guys had a bunch of magic
You
items.
pretty much said, "Give it to me or die."
I don't remember
coulda
ever saying the
died.
word die, but
You could have died.
okay.
I already died once last
Yeah, I was
session.
gonna
I
say,
don't
yeah.
want to die a second time.
Okay. It is going to withdraw from this position. So all
Start of its turn, makes a Constitution saving throw. DC.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Where's my spell DC? DC 14.
I don't know. Okay, it failed.
Yes. So it takes another D6.
Go ahead and roll it. Nice. Ooh, nice. Is that
twice
one
as
turn
effective?
only? That is twice as effective. It's fire damage, isn't it? It's
I
not
think it
like
keeps
radiant
going
damage or
from-
some
It
shit.
keeps
Yeah,
going
right.
until a target. Right. So on a successful save, the spell ends. If a target or a creature within 5 feet uses an action to put out the flames, the spell
Okay.
ends.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay, so it's going to move. It's going to withdraw from this spot. So all three of you, Cayleigh, Bear, and Rúna, can make attacks of opportunity if you so choose.
And my spirit.
Your spirit doesn't have a reaction to spend, does it? Oh wait, no, it has a turn of its own. Yeah, I would say, yep, go ahead. Hit, miss. 6 bludgeon damage.
So this is my spirit.
I'm helping.
That's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss. And then here is me.
That'll hit. 23 hits.
Hell yeah.
Wow,
11 damage.
11. Nice. Oops. All right. Okay. And it burrows again. And Leif, you see that now it cuts straight to the east from its current position. But obviously you lose sight of it around the corner.
Okay.
Because it's a tunnel. And
Its
then
speed is 10 less.
That's right. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm going to draw what you can see of the tunnel at the very least.
Shot.
So the tunnel's going to go up like that.
Damn it! Once
And
again,
then
I'm not gonna be able to hit it.
Cuts that direction. And it so its speed is lessened, but it does spend its action to put out the fire.
Wait, can it do?
Rúna. Yeah, you just read that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
If the target or a creature within 5 feet uses an action, put out.
Oh yeah, target or creature. Sorry, I thought it would be other thing.
Nope. All right, Rúna, you're up.
I wouldn't be able to put myself out if I was on fire. I'd be flailing too much.
Right, so I can't. Let me think. I mean, it's like 15 feet down, right?
Yes.
Like I wouldn't be able to just burrow myself. I would need
Correct.
to yeah.
I would say that if any of you want to go down the small hole that it made from its frost breath or its freezing breath, you would have to. Oh, speaking of which, I have to roll recharge. You would have to spend an action to like clear the way. You know what I mean? To open a space.
But I could just go to where Leif is and just hop down that way.
Yes, you could do that. Where the X is where the opening.
Okay. Let me just read. Okay. So yeah, I will. So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It'd basically be a double move. Stokes, do you mind if I like completely block your ability to move through the tunnel? I mean, that's not true. You can walk through me, so.
You can move through allies, yep.
Okay,
Even
so I'm gonna
giant
move
bears.
30 feet to here, jump down, and then move another 30 feet up, I guess.
I like Garfield against the tunnel wall.
4, 5. Do I see it?
Yes, Rúna, you take 6 bludgeoning damage from the fall. I rolled a minimum on Leif and maximum on Rúna.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, let me I'll just go ahead and reveal it because you guys still have to go through the tunnel to get to it.
Yeah.
So
All right, it's literally just out of reach. I go here. That is my turn.
okay.
And then the spirit-
All right, Rix.
No, the spirit goes.
Oh, I'm sorry. The spirit goes. Yep, and it has a
20,
movement of
25. I
pretty
believe
sure
it's
it's a 30 feet.
30.
Yep, 30
yeah.
feet.
So it'll just follow me.
It also has a climb speed of 30 feet.
Does that help?
I mean, so it doesn't have to jump unless you want to jump down the hole and
Oh,
take
I
the
see what you're
damage.
saying. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. No, I guess it can just climb down or even. I mean, it's not going to be able to attack anyway, so I'll just have it move
Right.
over here and spend its action to like kind of dig down and pop up right behind me.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So then if that spends its action to clear the way into the tunnel, then I would say Bear and Cayleigh, you guys can move into the tunnel from
Well,
this thing's position.
oh yeah, I see. From right here.
Yep. So there's a second opening made.
Mm-hmm.
And Cayleigh, you're up. Wait, no, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Rixana's up.
Can I have my turn?
Yep. Sorry.
So I will move to the smaller hole then and jump down.
Okay.
And then am I able to squeeze past the bear here?
Yes.
Yeah, you can move through allies.
Okay. I thought so. Just want to. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not going to quite get there, am I? I'll use my bonus to do the rogue thingy that I don't remember the name of.
Dash.
The dash.
Cunning action.
Cunning action. There we go.
Mhm.
And then I will attack.
So, Rix, when you move up,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to need you to give me a dex saving throw, please.
You're picking on
because
Ian. Like, Ian goes down
Yes.
every session.
This thing sees you approach and its tail whips out. from
Ian's been
behind
down
it
on
in an
everything
attempt
but the
to trip you
Titanic
up.
at this point.
Yeah, it's a
Give
dex
it time,
saving
give
throw
it time.
against the rogue. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
18.
18. Yep, you are not knocked prone.
Okay.
No.
I just hop over it.
Yeah. mhm.
Bump my head on the ceiling. Okay. Let's attack this thing then. That'll be sneak attack on that. So let's do, oh boy, 27.
Hit.
Damn.
So that, ooh, 19 damage.
Nice. It
And
hisses in pain.
And then I will just back up. I don't have my offhand attack because I use my bonus. But
Okay.
that'll be me.
Okay. And then we'll do Cayleigh's turn, and then we will take our quick break after that.
All right. Let's see. So I can hop down this hole, I guess.
Try plunging attack.
Oh, and I forgot. Rix and Cayleigh, we have to do falling damage for you guys because that is a 15-foot drop. So Rix should have taken 5 falling damage. Cayleigh's going to
Even
take
if
2.
I jump on top of the bear here.
It's a spirit.
It's a spirit. So
What? I mean,
yes, even if you do,
not a
yes.
corporeal form.
All right,
Does
Only
it
two.
know-
You're only taking 2.
It's not a bear
Okay.
ghost. Spooky bear ghost. Ooh. What? What do you want? What do you want?
I'm not going to be able to get in range to make another attack on this thing because of you fuckers clogging the corridor.
What
I'm,
even with
I'm
me?
gonna
I'm a
go
fucking
here. and I'm
bear.
just
What am I gonna do
toss
from
around the
here?
corner.
Oh, did it? Sorry, it needs to make a fear saving throw again.
Oh, right. Wisdom.
Yeah,
DC.
13.
It made it.
All right. So I'm going to toss a dart and then flurry with some salt.
Okay.
So- bummer.
Sorry. 16 misses. 17 hits.
Cool. So 13 radiant.
13 radiant.
That has to
total.
look like firecrackers, right? Come on.
It burns. It's a salt.
I-
Blessed salt.
Do you do like?
Okay.
No, it's like
Salt
how I
Betty.
see it.
No,
like a
I know.
pack of
Yeah,
salt.
it's like.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like a packet of
So
salt
that's
that
the
you
end of the
put in.
round. We're going to take our quick break there. When we get back, it will be Leif's turn at the top of round. I don't know, 3 or 4 or whatever. So
Okay, switching to
Back in like 10,
BRB.
15 minutes.
3 or 4, whatever.
Bye.
When we get back, I won't still be eating.
And we're back. All right, we're starting at the top of the round with Leif. Leif, real quick before you start your turn, you have a passive perception of what, 18? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
So you're 15 feet down in the hole there, but you're still like right below the entrance. And you can hear and see the blizzard and everything raging on above you, but you get the sense that something large moves close to the entrance of the hole.
From above?
Mm-hmm. Like there's some snow blowing down into the hole from where you are, but then the way that some of it shifts gives you the sense that there's a couple of large feet, using the D&D term large, that stand at the edge of the hole to then shift that snow down. And when you look up,
Wouldn't Bear see what?
I was going to say,
oh, Bear
I'm
is right
above
there.
ground.
Yeah, all right.
Bear's upstairs.
We
And
should
Bear also has a
discuss this.
passive of 18. So Bear, you also see something large approaching the hole, and it looks like this tall, upright, bipedal shape walking up to the hole that the Frost Salamander made. And it isn't until it gets actually to the edge of the hole that you're able to make out what it is. Not what it is, but you're able to make out the details of its shape. The first thing that you see, other than its dark silhouette, are these two points of light for its eyes. It's this pale white glow. And then you realize that the light from those eyes are like reflecting off of a pair of large curled horns. And you see
Ew.
what looks to be an
Oh.
owl bear, but
Hi.
with horns curled above its head. And it has what looks to be like a tattered robe or cloak of some sort pulled over its feathery body. And it's
Out of
just
character, I'm pooping
walking.
myself right now.
It's just walking up to the edge of the hole, walking towards you and towards where you know Leif is.
How do I whisper someone in Roll20 again?
Slash W.
And then their name.
Yeah.
I'll pop up. and you
Well,
can click.
space and then their name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But Leif, you see this thing. You can try it. That's an answer to
Again.
Leif's question.
You
That's what you
son
want
of a
there.
bitch.
Yeah.
You would have. Okay, let me answer it this way. You don't get the sense that this is an actual owl bear.
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, can I climb up out of the goddamn hole then? Because
Yes. So this thing towers over you. It looks like it's standing about 14, 15 feet tall. Its eyes are fixated on you. But other than that, it has made no outward reaction to your presence. I'm sorry, it hasn't like attacked or anything like that, but it is obviously, it's focused on you right now, Leif.
Yeah, I want to
If you
see if it's
stand
hostile.
perfectly
How can I check
still,
if it's
it won't
hostile?
see
Insight?
you.
Yeah, you can give me insight.
Its vision is based on movement.
Leif, you get a very strong sense of dread from this thing. Like you feel like not only is it very
it's afraid of
likely
us?
hostile. What's that? Sorry.
Oh,
It's afraid of
us?
you. Yes, it's
Yeah.
afraid of like no. Not only would you classify this thing as a hostile, but you get the feeling that this is way out of your league right now. Like
Oh, this
It's
foe
pre-
is beyond any of you.
It has a in the little spot where its level would be. It has an exclamation point.
It just
instead.
says a red skull.
it's a skull. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going off of.
Could I have done this for? No, I guess I already said I climbed out of the fucking hole. Oh god damn.
You could just climb back. Just
You
Climb
just
back
jump back down.
just woo.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm like over there and dive back into the hole when it looks the other way.
Are you just assuming that like Nahesa is around and doing stuff? Essentially?
She's
I would say that Nahesa's
Nahesa didn't wake up. Didn't wake up and
Okay.
is being dragged by Bjornkin as they run across the tundra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leif and Bear, are either of you proficient in religion?
Yes.
Yet.
Okay.
Oh
Um,
wait, no, I am not. Sorry.
Okay. Never mind.
You
Continue.
lied to us.
I'm gonna dive back into the ice
Sipped
hole.
in it.
Okay. You take another 2 damage, 2
I
bludgeon
like
damage.
yeah, like Leif was like climbing up, right? Like, and then he like gets to the top and he looks up. and then
I'm like
just
elbows
slides back
over the
down.
top of the hole, and I look up and I'm like, and just slide back down into the.
Yeah. Exactly.
I guess that was like 15 foot up and 50 foot, so that's my move. So my bonus, I'll change my standard into a move. Wait, I can't do that, can I?
You
No,
can
bonus
dash as an action.
Action is a dash,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Yeah, there's something up there. It's not good.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess that's as far as I can go. What? Oh, that's the bless. That's the yellow thing. Yeah, that's my turn then. Fucking make me waste a
Okay.
turn, you bastard.
Bear, I didn't make you do anything.
Yeah, you did. You knew I had to look.
Yeah. Yeah, you would probably see that. So Josh in our Discord chat linked the little golden dragon frame from World of Warcraft. He's like, "Do we see this around the icon?" Yeah, I should throw that on Roll20.
I was
at some
gonna
point.
say, can we do that? It'd be
I mean,
really
we'll do it another time. Yeah.
Mm,
Aw. Give me the permission.
Your
to do
turn,
it,
Bear.
I'll do it.
God damn. Don't want to crowd the tunnels in case it recharged. And out of character, I know what this thing is, but in character,
He
Yeah.
can just sort of lean
Wait, what?
down into the hole.
Bear
Upside
is
down
above
and do
ground.
an upside
Bear
down
is not in the
shot.
tunnel.
I
I think that's
wasn't down
Josh's
there.
Josh's way of letting us know he wants to re-roll.
I maybe
This is the easy street to respecking your character.
This is your option. This is your checkout moment right here.
Yeah.
He's like,
Is the
I don't
exit
have
ramp.
my bear anymore, so I'm ending it.
remember I charged that thing that was way above our weight class once already.
That's true.
We can't lose you because we need you for Bear Force 1.
You're 2 of the bears
Yes. You're 2 of the
Only
5
one
bears.
right now.
right now. Okay, so what are you doing, Bear?
At this point, I am going to hold my action, and actually, no, I'm not going to hold my action. I'm going to dodge. So if this thing
Good
attacks
choice.
me, yeah. But I don't know that it is hostile yet.
I'm
So
sure. Hmm.
I fair bet it is, but
Right.
yeah. Nope. Dodging.
Okay.
That's my bear.
I'm going to roll for the recharge on the freezing breath. Okay, that's interesting. And then Bear, you see this creature standing before you here. It again hasn't made any like reaction or anything, but when Leif drops down the hole and you approach, it turns to look at you, and now it's facing directly at Bear. And it lifts its clawed hands up and it squeezes its fingers into tight fists. And at that same moment, Rixana, you see that some of the Frost Salamander's wounds begin to close.
No.
Oh,
No.
Nick?
And then, yes,
Nick.
yes.
No.
I didn't say all, and I didn't say a lot. I said some. It's still bloodied. It's not non-bloodied anymore.
This only happens when you rest at a bonfire.
The Frost Salamander has a pocket healer girlfriend.
Exactly. And I'm just gonna type something up here real quick. Okay. And then Bear, you get that. You hear what I just typed. You hear that in your head. And then this thing, its cloak like lifts up behind it, and there's this great pair of wings that come out, and it flies off.
So in character, do I know who that came from? I know the name popped up in my chat, but
I would say you're what's your religion score? I know you're not proficient. You're 2?
6.
Yeah,
No,
I would say that you're smart enough to connect the dots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
2 plus
Especially
2
when you get that
equals.
message.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Okay. But now the Frost Salamander is going to take its turn now that it is really newly rejuvenated. It's going to move up. Let me close this character sheet. It's going to move up on Rixana. And here come 5 attacks, Rixana.
Okay, just pulling up my backup
Was that
character now.
All right, so we've got 4 claw attacks. Your AC is a 16, so the first one's a miss. The second one's
So much for why only the front 2 claws can reach in the tunnel I did.
You're taking 7 slashing damage from that second attack. Oops.
Okay.
As I show everybody what I'm okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I was about to tell them
I know
who that
I know,
was
I know.
anyway.
On that first one that I missed, I'm going to use a reaction to do what the hell is it called? Repost.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Nice.
So I'll expend my superiority die, make a melee weapon attack.
You have superiority die?
Yeah, because of a feat thing.
Ooh.
Martial adept feat.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get sneak attack though. Oh well.
Yeah, you will. If you normally get sneak.
Well, because there's no one. I don't get regular sneak attack because no one is next to it, and I don't. There's a creature next to me technically because Rúna's
okay.
next to
Oh
me.
yeah.
Wait, I thought
forgot about that
that's
part.
only if there's creatures next to it.
It's
Yeah,
next
that's
to
what
you.
Swashbuckler is different.
It's next to you.
No, but
Going-
I'm referring to Swashbuckler.
Yeah, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you.
Of you? Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The way you're thinking, MJ, is I think just regular rogue.
No.
Oh
No,
no, that's
Swashbuckler.
assassin. I think is the one where they're the enemies isolate. I don't know. It's not important.
Yep. Anyway, I committed to doing this, so I'll do it.
That hits. 20
it's,
hits.
10 damage.
Is it still blooded?
It is still bloodied. Yes.
Thank God.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you may now carry on with the devastation.
Okay. The third attack also hits, but the fourth attack misses. You're going to take another 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to finish off with its bite attack, which is a hit for 17 total damage, 10 piercing, 7 cold.
Ouch. Okay, I'm unconscious.
What?
Ian drops every game. Didn't you know this?
Yes, I gotta keep the
I'm
streaks up.
It was
sorry.
literally my joke from earlier.
It always works out where Of
This
course,
is
you're
just
the only target.
cyberbullying.
It's gonna it's gonna finish and engage Rúna, and now it's Runa's turn.
Standing over
Well
my
then.
body. So...
Standing over your corpse.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna face step behind it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that way the rest of the party has like an opportunity to actually attack it. So I like
Mhm.
dive forward like I'm about to bite it, and I like reappear over here.
Oh, I like that.
in like a of snow, and then I
Wait,
attack. Wait,
Is
what?
there space behind it?
I
That's
think
where it
so.
came.
Th-
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
I
under
drew the
there.
tunnel, so
Yeah.
It was burrowing, so I wasn't sure.
question:
Yep.
Was he still afraid?
No,
it
it
wasn't
say-
before.
Okay.
Well, but now I'm going to do it. He has to make another wisdom save. This is one of my 3 things that cause fear.
And it was successful. It just can't get over this polar bear. I'm sorry, you're successful.
Well,
It
I'm
failed.
successful.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. If
that's
he's
what I
afraid of
meant.
me
That's what I
again. But this one's only for 1 round.
'Kay.
And then I'll attack.
Okay.
So boop. 17 hits, right?
17 hits. Yep. AC
Sweet. I'm gonna
17.
use a superiority die to do a restraining strike.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So I add the okay, so I just do my normal damage.
Mhm.
6 damage.
Mhm.
And now I make a grapple test and I add my superiority die to the grapple.
Mhm.
And I also have advantage, I think, on forget it. No, I'm sorry. I have advantage on intimidation. So I don't have
Okay.
advantage, but it has disadvantage. 'cause it's afraid of it.
Disadvantage on the check. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, I never thought about this, but Queen Spawn is awarding Rixana with a healing surge. I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna, even though Rixana was technically knocked to 0 HP, because we have someone in chat who is awarding Rixana a roll of one of their hit dice. I'm gonna let that slide. All right, grapple.
Our
Thank
Auril
you.
is better
Like the
than
moment-
your Auril.
This is like the moment in Persona where, like the power of friendship and like the character hears the voices of chat and it's like, oh. All right, anyway, here's my athletics test. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
I have inspiration.
Oh, this is a good time to spend it.
Yes, I'm going to spend the inspiration. So I can't re-roll the superiority die, but I will re-roll the the athletics test. There we go. Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow, that was
For the
the
benefit of
biggest
people in
swing
chat who
possible.
can't see, I went from a roll of the worst possible roll of 1 to the best possible roll of 20.
And that is successful. You have it grappled.
Okay, so it is grappled and restrained while grappled in this way,
Okay.
because that's what restraining strike does.
And grapple is movement of 0.
Wait.
Restrained
Can I just confirm, not to be
Yeah.
same teamy, Restraining
Yeah.
Strike can restrain a huge creature, but my first level spell, Ensnaring Strike, does jack shit if it's large or bigger.
Correct.
Fucking
mean-
D&D.
I believe the rules for grappling are that you can grapple something.
One size larger. Yep.
I am currently large, so
Oh.
I can grapple.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think the same is probably true for yours.
No, it flat out says in the spell that large can just do one.
Okay. Well, in any event, so yeah, I basically like glomp onto its back and like dig my jaw into its the nape of it,
Mhm.
and like pin it to the ground, and then my spirit goes and it'll run up and attack.
Okay.
With a 19, which hits.
Nice.
19 hits. Yep.
What's the spirit's
Has
damage?
advantage.
Oh yeah. Let me
Oh,
open
yeah.
that.
24 hits also, but it's still not a crit.
Damage is D8 plus 4.
Okay. 6 damage.
Queen Spawn is chanting bear suplex.
Bear suplex.
All
Get
right,
wrecked.
Rix, it's your turn.
Oof. Thanks to Queen Spawn, I actually have a turn.
You're also like pinned underneath this thing, so you're like, oh.
Yeah, like Rick's went down to one knee and then started doing like a Hulk Hogan. And,
Second bear suplex.
and then got back to her feet, and now is gonna attack.
Atomic leg draw.
All right, let's do this. Okay, I will attack.
Okay.
That's 20.
Hit.
13 damage.
It looks like it's you guys are wearing it down. It's close.
Okay, I'll follow up with the offhand attack. That's 16.
You have
That's not
advantage on
enough,
attacks because it's restrained.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay, I'll do that again then.
Basically, restraining strike is the.
I can you get the exact same roll as
16.
one short.
Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
And then I will back away around the corner. 5, 10.
Good idea.
Squeeze through Cayleigh and Leif.
little do you know, Justin has the version of Bless that maxes out at 16.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. It did let one person hit.
No, 2.
Two?
It's
Yeah.
twice tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
that's me.
that's like infinity more times than it's done before.
All right, Cayleigh, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna pop over here and we're gonna flurry this guy.
Take a bucket of salt.
So 6 bludgeoning, and then we'll.
And that's with advantage?
Yep, that's with.
'Kay.
The 26.
You're right. Yeah. I'm sorry. I did see that. I just wasn't sure where the advantage was coming from.
Yeah.
Restrained.
But restrained. That's right. We just talked about it. Okay, 22 hits. 5.
The feels when your DM has ADHD instead of AD and D.
Which one of you said that?
ADHD.
All right.
ADHD.
Cayleigh, do you want to describe your kill?
Let's see. We got Rúna basically pinning it down. Rix stabbed it and scrambled away, and the spirit is right next to me. And so yeah, I go up and I'm beating it on its head because I was worried about Rixana there. So there's a little bit of anger coming. Well,
Oh, do you do like
anger's not right
Like maybe not anger, but like desperation.
desperation? Yeah.
mhm.
So
and you continue to pummel the corpse? You're like just screaming, ah!
but no, yeah, she'll come up there with a quarterstaff and give it a good thwack, like right on its temple, and then just proceed to knee and punch the thing.
No, you know what it is?
Mhm.
It's the scene from Shaun of the Dead where they're hitting the guy that's the bartender in time to Don't Stop Me Now.
Nice.
Except for it's to Mr. Blue Sky.
Oh yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. All right. That's going to be 450 experience for everybody because that was a deadly encounter.
Oh, was it? I didn't notice.
Huh.
So good job. Oops.
I can't believe it's only 450 XP when a god shows up.
Yeah.
All it did was it
Yeah,
it
just
turned
cure
in
wounds and
1,500
left.
channel points to give a healing surge to the salamander. That's all it did.
Is that essentially what it is? It's got its own channel points.
No. Yeah, that's
You
exactly.
should
Every
make an
time,
Auril in chat.
Or
Yeah.
it's been watching the entire time.
Make an Auril in chat and its own channel points.
Oh,
You
that
can
would be
spend
funny.
one bad thing.
No, what I should do is every time chat turns in channel points, I should just keep a running tally, and then that's how
I
much
know.
I have to spend on Auril.
No.
We're not doing that though. Okay. But yeah, that's that fight.
Well, hey, we can be out of the blizzard now. We've got a nice.
Yeah,
little
we've
tunnel
got a
to
nice
camp out
little shelter from the blizzard.
Yeah. How nice.
There's even a bonfire down here because of Bear.
in. I assume
Um,
that was not. Otherwise, Cayleigh. wouldn't have
Yeah,
jumped
yeah,
down there.
Also, you guys. Oh, Jayhawk in chat is volunteering his 650 points to Auril as tribute. So thank you,
Oh.
Jayhawk. I'll write that down real quick.
Wasn't that essentially what the random encounter thing was?
I
Like
mean,
the
kind of,
one
but
that- yeah.
yeah, we didn't know what you would have gotten because that didn't fill up. But okay, so you guys spend the night in the tunnel. Each of you, concerned and anxious and nervous about what could still be lurking around this area. And Bear, if you guys want to have an in-character moment about what Bear
yeah.
and Leif saw, go ahead.
I think we probably should. That seems important.
just a smidge.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I
So-
shift back as soon as the
Mhm.
fight is over.
Same. So, we had a visitor. Leif, did you know who that was?
No, I just know I didn't want to fight it.
Definitely made the right choice.
Was it Tissa?
It was not.
Good.
So,
I mean, you don't know that.
we Just
I mean,
true.
Rúna believes what Bear says.
So we just.
I've
had
still
our
got
first
money
run-in
on
with
on
Auril.
MJ being the villain of the whole campaign.
Not Rúna, MJ. Rúna will turn back to the bear spirit that she summoned and be like, "You must be Tissa then. Hi," and like shakes its paw.
We just had our first run-in with Auril, and she wants us to return to 10 Towns and leave the North frozen and preserved.
That's why it said.
Yes. In my head, at least.
And who is Auril again? Rick
Oh.
says.
Oh, Rix.
She's not from this area. She's not even from this plane of existence.
Rex, you
I wasn't even supposed to be here.
I was just about to make that joke. Yeah.
You do it.
The god that people are sacrificing other people to right now.
The one that is causing the campaign to happen.
So we've got a god noticed us. Not too bad.
That's interesting. You didn't happen to tell her about the Durgar, did you?
She flew off before I could have a proper conversation with her. Also, I don't think she was much interested in talking.
Well, if the Durgar get their way, her sacrifices go away.
I did
Part
notice
of me wonders if she would actually like that plan to succeed, because then there will be fewer people and the North stays frozen and preserved.
I did notice that creature's wounds closing. I assume she was doing that.
I don't know. I can't say, but she did make a strange gesture, and that is possibly related.
So we just killed one of her pets, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Let's hope
mean,
she's
all
not the
of you-
vindictive type.
All of you make strange gestures all the time. I don't mention it.
I think I should note that this is
Runa's thinking like
His first-
waving and like
Those strange gestures.
basic, yeah.
this is Cayleigh's first actual kill thing she has not knocked out.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's very true.
MJ, yeah, well,
I mean, look at it.
gosh. That's true. So you guys spend the night in the tunnel. And then the next day, the blizzard stops when you get up the next morning. It's still dark out. But with the blizzard stopped, you now are afforded a bit further range of vision. You can see a little further out. And when you climb out of the tunnel and as you're continuing your trek to the Dwarven Valley, you end up cresting a hill. And you can see Kelvin's Cairn in the distance. And you can see like some trees from, up by the woods near Lonely Wood and all that. But when you look, let's see, who's in the back of the marching order? Nahesa and who's the other one in the back? Rúna. Rúna would probably notice this. Nahesa would too, but Nahesa's not here, unfortunately. But as you guys are going, Rúna, you notice off in this direction, and wait, you probably can't see that. Let me show to others. There we go. Off in this direction from your current position as you're traveling, you see more of those hills of snow
Oh no.
that the Frost Salamander erupted from.
But like far away, right?
Yeah, like in the distance, like you're at the top of a hill and you can see like the landscape because the elevation's slowly going up towards Kelvin's Cairn. But you can see the landscape kind of stretching out away from you. And if you would alert the rest of your party to it, again, they're not in like threat range of you guys. You're just
Sure,
seeing
sure.
them off in the distance. But you guys count a total of, just from what you can see, 8 hills like that, just kind of pocked all over this part of the tundra.
More of Auril's pets.
Can we solo pull them?
Yeah. Can we? I switched to my my thief and I use my boomerang to pull them one at a time.
Do a little kiting. Yeah.
Kite
Yeah,
them
yeah,
away,
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Because I'm not being funny.
I've got a macro for it,
That's
just
a
so
lot
you
of
can-
XP. This is our forest of boars.
And
are they
let's see.
moving? Like, are they moving?
They're not
forward?
currently.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
I say we nuke the
No,
site from orbit.
but seriously,
I was
can we
thinking
put?
the exact same thing?
And
can
by
we-
the site, I mean all of Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
But seriously, can we pull just one?
No, thank you.
What?
No, thank you. Last time we fought one, Auril was upset enough to just like show up. If we go fight 8 more, I think she might be.
We'd be so close to leveling though with just one more.
Well, we're gonna level up no matter what. Just yeah. Anyway,
I'm just gonna say the people of Lonelywood and Tremlene, they aren't gonna know that we did this anyway. So
well,
they
then
already
let's
hate us.
drag a salamander corpse to them and be like,
Oh, that on your sled.
See, Sage just one agrees with me. He just says Leroy Jenkins this thing.
yeah. Do you remember what happened with Leroy?
He bubble halved and everyone else died. That's my headcanon.
At least I have chicken.
At least I have chicken. Alright, let's carry on to the Dwarven Valley then.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it.
Cowards.
So
But
you guys,
I will keep an eye out in that direction the entire
sure.
traveling. And I no longer have the spirit up the next day, but
Right.
I will have. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace, like that. So it only lasts for an hour, but for that first hour after we spot them, I'm gonna have that active just in
Sure.
case.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, and as you guys are moving and you're keeping an eye on all of them, Rúna, and of course the rest of you are. I mean, that fight was enough to make you now where you're all kind of glancing over your shoulder every so often as you're traveling. You don't see any movement from those mounds, but they do look the same as the one that you saw the night previous when that Frost Salamander erupted from. But you continue traveling through the day. You rest the next night and make it to the Dwarven Valley early the next morning. The valley itself, it's really like a gradual sloped ravine almost, or like a canyon that kind of snakes its way south and west from Kelvin's Cairn. As you can see on the map here, that's almost exactly what it looks like. And when you get to the top of the side that you guys are on, you do see that there are multiple what look to be like minor entrances. And when I say minor, I mean like for mines, not like MINOR, but like MINER.
Well, they're called mine entrances, not minor entrances, you doofus.
Well, you know, the entrance that the miner would use would be the minor entrance.
It's not a postern
And
gate on a
no.
mine. What are you talking about?
And then you do see another entrance that actually has like 2 large stone doors that looks like to be like the main entrance, or at least one of the entrances on this side of the valley. You don't see any activity, and Leif and Bear, with your guys' high passive perception, you guys at the front of the party, you don't notice any tracks or anything symbolizing that they've been up and about. There was a blizzard, obviously, within the last day, so tracks are not great. But even still, you don't see any sign that there's been any activity outside of the Dwarven Valley anytime recently. What are you guys doing?
I speak friend and then
Yo.
Yo!
Friend. Are there any animals nearby?
Yeah, I would say that you can find a reindeer probably nearby.
What?
A young reindeer off on its own.
Animal friendship.
Okay.
You just
What do you
point
mean
at
what?
it.
Reindeer are a natural wildlife to this part of
Boop.
Faerun.
I make it my friend against his will.
Well,
Rúna's like the dolphin of the tundra.
Yeah, so I just go up to it. I offer it a morsel of food, and
Mhm.
it makes a saving throw.
Oh, it does,
Yeah,
doesn't
wisdom
it?
saving throw. Or
Life if it crit succeed.
It runs off.
This reindeer's
Gores
gonna make
Rúna and runs
Rúna
off.
its binge.
Yeah, it failed at saving throw, so it is.
Sweet.
It failed at saving throw, so it is your friend.
So it is my friend.
Just like in real life.
And now I cast Speak with Animals. And
Okay,
since we're not on a time limit, I'll just cast it as a ritual.
sure.
So
We have to stop
lays
taking on
down
more
in the
pets.
snow next to you.
No, I'm just chatting with it. I'm just chatting
It's
with
not
it.
going to be a pet. It's not a bear, so
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
it's not a
it's
bear.
not going to join
And we
our
don't have a
party.
punny like name for a pack of reindeers like SEAL Team 6 or Bear Force 1, so it's not gonna follow us.
That's
But
true.
yeah, I basically just want to ask it what it has seen of the dwarves here, and if it knows if they're still around and where they are and that sort of thing. We don't have to role play the entire thing, but
Sure.
yeah.
Oh well, I just saw the dwarf den there. He came out of Dwarven Valley. Den,
Oh
and,
no.
there was one dwarf who was
Safago
walking around
did.
with
Oh yeah,
that
don't
dwarf.
you know?
He had like a crossbow and some snowshoes. Den, yeah, and he just walked his way down to the east. Den, yeah, and eventually came back. Den, yeah.
Is that legit? Like,
No, I just was like, what
Oh,
funny
okay,
voice can I
okay.
do for a deer? So
no,
there
but
we
like,
go.
does it act? Is that information?
Yes,
actually
the information is legit.
today?
There was
Okay,
it's a
okay.
one dwarf
Oh,
come
one
and go.
dwarf
I-
come and go from the east. Okay.
Mhm.
And no other ones at all.
No, not recently, at least.
Any other like people that stand on 2 feet?
Oh, I've seen a few goblins. Then they come around here, yeah. And then I also saw some orcs. There's a lot of orcs. I tend to stay away from them. And then before I got separated from the herd, then there was a bunch of reghead that followed us too on the other side of Kelvin's cairn.
Sorry, I just happened to glance up at Stokes.
I
Just vigorously shaking his head.
This is now the voice of all reindeer in canon. They all talk like
that I'm going to commit reindeer genocide.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
Imagine living amongst people like that, though, like people who talk.
I have family with that accent.
Josh declares war on Minnesota.
No, it's
Oh my
specifically a
God.
very small part of Minnesota and South Dakota.
Okay, so I'll relay that information not in that accent to the rest of the party.
Oh no, please do.
But like to everybody else, it doesn't look like Rúna's casting magic. It just looks like Rúna weirdly walked up to a reindeer and just started chatting with it, and the reindeer is just like, and like.
I like how you say like we're going to be
Yeah, you know,
surprised by this bullshit.
Yeah, and then Rúna turns back and is like, my new friend saw orcs and goblins and one dwarf, and like describes basically what it said. Okay, friend. Stay safe. Don't go north. Avoid the
Okay,
mound.
then. All right, well, we'll catch you later, then.
Yeah, sure, yeah, betcha.
Fucking Christ, no.
I gotta step up my game on the voices, man. I gotta introduce something new every time.
Nobody is doing a voice. Nobody. Like,
I know, and I haven't done
MJ
many
is doing an
items.
inflection. That's about it.
Oh my god, I'm dying. All right, that's all.
Okay.
I'm gonna while this is going on, I'm gonna start looking around in the mine entrances. Not the minor entrances, the mine entrances.
Sure.
We only do major entrances in this party.
I will take. Let's do. Well, I'll do either perception or investigation. Your choice.
Okay.
You don't see any sign of recent activity. At least in the entrance, I should say.
I'm just gonna leave tonight. The only time I've rolled halfway decent was on initiative, which is normally my shit roll. Okay. Not
I
much
guess we
else can
approach
do.
the main entrance then.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're basically just here for metal, right? So,
Yep.
Who's knocking?
Oh, it's got to be me, right?
Nahesa was the
No.
one that knew how to do comprehend languages.
Oh,
None of us speak Dwarven.
Nahesa will cast comprehend languages on whoever is knocking.
Well, actually, I
I'll
was
not-
gonna say, you could be like, oh, we need to comprehend languages, and I'll cast.
We're
Oh,
we're
there you
here
go.
for me. I will knock.
But you can't cast it on it. You can't even.
Oh no,
cast
yeah, it is a
It's
range
just for
itself.
yourself.
So
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
So never mind.
Well, I can knock and.
wait, how do you have it? It says Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard.
Just waiting for someone to ask that.
So Rúna, so you cast comprehend languages on yourself,
Yeah,
and then
I'll
you.
cast it.
So the door is carved with.
No,
obviously there's,
we
like,
can't
doorways.
communicate through Nutso.
So the door has different carvings on the outside of it that depict like you would see on the outside of a dwarf fortress, like there's anvils
Melon.
and hammers and all that. And then after Rúna knocks, there's part of the carving that slides open. And you realize like it's a little view slot, and it's down at about Runa's stomach, and it opens up, and you see like someone looking through, and then it looks up. It's like, oh, then that closes, and then you hear like some. And then another one about 2 feet further up slides open, and there's a male dwarf that's wearing a helmet and everything, and you can see a crossbow on his back, and he looks out and he's like, oh, hey, who are you?
You totally missed the trick by wasting that accent on the reindeer instead of the dwarf.
I don't want the dwarves to have that accent.
That's
Is
their
the
local
dwarf speaking
accent.
Reindeer, tell
common
me about you.
or
What?
What are they speaking?
sorry,
Is it
what?
speaking Dwarven or Common?
It's speaking dwarvish, and since Rúna responded in kind, it's
Well,
it's
actually,
continuing to speak
I
in
can't
dwarvish.
speak.
Oh, you just understand
I
it.
can understand it, so I'm still speaking common back.
Okay, so when Rúna says that in common, it would switch to common.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and it's like,
Hi,
what?
Reindeer, tell me about you.
A reindeer? What? What's your business here? What's your goal here?
Went somewhere that way, I think. My name
Bear
is.
will step up? We're here
It's like-
to
ahead.
acquire some steel.
Quiet
Or,
steel.
or,
Well,
or steal some acquire. Whoever comes first.
it's like, what? You come here for? You paying, or you want a gift? What's your business?
We'll pay.
Trade.
But-
We've come to trade.
Trade. And you lot from 10 towns then? Are you 10 towners?
We're travelers.
Roll me a persuasion check. And you can assist it because more than one of you have conversed with this guy in a
How do we do this?
relatively friendly
How do
way.
we assist them?
It'll, as long as someone has proficiency, then roll it with Bear rolls it with
You just
advantage.
have advantage. Yeah.
Oh, pass. I don't have proficiency in persuasion.
I think while they're rolling, basically like Rúna like leans into her sister and is like, "What's 10 towns?" And Rixana's like, like explains that it's the towns that we've been to, and Runa's just like,
And it's like, travelers, eh? Oh, well, Anlin will have to approve your entrance. Sit tight. Shink, and then it closes the viewport, and then you hear it clunk, 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 step down from its little post. And then it after a few moments, the door swings open, and another dwarf steps out. This one's a female dwarf. She's got red hair, and she has a large two-handed axe on her back, and she steps out. She's obviously the one in charge. Like the other dwarf is like following behind her and deferring to her and everything. And she's looking up at all of you, and she's like, "So you're travelers, eh? And you're looking to buy steel." But she kind of looks at Nahesa, and then she looks at Rix and Rúna, and she's like, "Where are y'all from?"
Everywhere.
Nowhere.
She's like, "It would appear so."
We're from South. We came up here on a job. We are in need of some material to recover from a recent run-in with a large creature.
Who hired you? What job brought you north?
Deliveries. Luskar
Deliveries.
Post.
Oh, you're with the deliverers. Okay. And you had a run-in with a beast, and now you need metal.
Yes.
She looks over you all again. And she's like, "All right." And she looks at the dwarf next to her, and he's like, "Yeah, it checks out with me." And she's like, "Okay." She's like, "All right, I'll let you in." She's like, "You'll only stay as long as you're needed." She's like, "I do apologize that our hospitality is a bit wanting of late, but with everything going on in 10 towns, we have to keep our own safe." She's like,
Don't
"You'll be
blame me.
quarantined. You'll be kept to the entry hall, and you'll not venture further in."
Of course.
And then she turns around, and the two guards stay there, and she leads you all further into the compound, the dwarven area underneath the valley here. It's not a huge, like, it's not like Moria or anything like that. It's not a huge dwarven city. It's actually the ceilings they're only about 8 feet tall, so it's still tall enough for you to move through comfortably. But and it's not like super well carved. Like you can tell that they made it to where it's livable, but then they kind of stopped there. So
Yep.
at least this part of it is in the early section here. And so she leads you all in, and she asks you to wait, and then she walks away. And a few minutes go by, and then she comes back, and she's like, "Well," she's like, "Well, unfortunately, it's all of our metal currently, the stuff that we don't forge and trade, is going to a woman named Nora Brightsteel. And so if you want any spare metal, you have to talk to her." She's like, I would talk to Nora myself, but, well, the metal's for ye, and well, it's up to you." She's like, "I'll show you where to find Nora's workshop." She's like, "But I only want 2 of you to go, and you will be escorted."
Looks
So
at
who's going?
Cayleigh.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll
it's
go.
got to be Bear and someone else.
Cayleigh, would you?
Sure. Yep.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Bring the friendly person. I was just kidding.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
I feel
Okay,
attacked.
Well-
so so
Yeah, bring
Anlin
Leif
takes
along.
so Anlin and a couple other Dwarven, they don't look like, when I say guards, they're not like wearing armor. They're just armed. You know what I mean? Like they look like they're just regular miners or Dwarven civilians that are just also openly armed and also serving some sort of guard duty. So her and 2 of them escort Cayleigh and Bear away from the entryway and deeper in. And when they leave, the 4 of you are remaining in the entryway with the 2 other guards who were posted there. And after they go and walk around the corner, you hear a commotion going on from inside one of the larger rooms nearby. You hear like a bunch of dwarves like cheering and laughing and all that. And you hear like, "Oh, well, he couldn't hold it." And they're like all having fun and everything like that. So there's a lot of activity coming from nearby. But we will follow Bear and Cayleigh as Anlin leads them to Nora Brightsteel's workshop. She basically leads you up to this small door. And you know what? I'm just going to move us to the map, even though I have you guys sequestered to the entryway. I think it would be easier to have the visual.
It works.
And also probably more fun for Twitch.
Who cares about Twitch?
Twitch can do theater of the mind too.
All right. So let's move the players over. You guys are on the the west side of this map. And there it is. Okay. So Bear and Cayleigh. Anlin leads you up this this direction, and she kind of points to the door to the south here. That's up the small set of stairs, and she's like, "Nora's in there." She's like, fair bit of warning. Take it easy on the old girl. She's had a rough last week." And then she turns around and she's like, "I think you'll find out." And then she walks off.
One thing before you go.
What's that?
I take it you are the leader of this particular encampment?
I'm the foreman, and that means I'm the one in charge for now, yes?
So we have come to be aware of a plot against 10 towns and concerned that you might get caught up in it. There is a group of Dragar that are somehow creating a dragon out of a cursed metal. And they plan to attack 10 towns with it.
She looks at Bear for a long moment, and then she looks at Cayleigh as well to see if Cayleigh's nodding. She's like, that's troublesome. Dwagar. I've not heard of Dwagar around here.
With you being miners, I assume you are at least somewhat aware of the metal Chardalin?
I know of it.
They seem to have acquired a large amount of it and are making a dragon out of it.
Yeah, I know.
And you say
it sounds like the plot of a crazy adventure, right?
She's like, and you say they mean to attack 10 towns?
Yes.
Do you have some sort of proof of this? She's like, not that I don't believe you, but it's just hard to believe. So I guess I don't believe you.
Was it Leif that had the plans, or
Yeah.
who was it that had the plan? Okay. The very angry gentleman over there.
Hi,
has-
excuse me. Profiling. Objection.
Extremely angry. Just often.
He has the plans that we discovered when we laid siege to one of their encampments. The actual plans for attack don't actually take them through your valley, but nearby.
She's like, okay. She's like, well, maybe I'll go and see if I can have a look at them plans then.
Yeah, and if you're looking for confirmation, I believe Revel's End has sent out notifications to the 10 towns as well. So
They tweeted. That's all they did.
They tweeted it
She's like, well, I have an order out.
all over Tumblr.
She's like, I have a standing order to my folk to
Streamed
avoid
live
10
on
towns.
Twitch.
Oh, really?
Yes, she's like, none of us here are in strong agreement with the methods that they have taken as of late. She's like, oh, we did trade with 10 towns for a while, but in the last few weeks, I have decided to cut that off.
My people.
Don't blame.
I was about to say, we've
We don't
finally
blame
met
you.
people in Icewind Dale who are like reasonable.
Yep.
And
We,
none of us
we
get
have
to
had
talk to
our
them.
fair share-
She's
We've
like,
had
but
our
I'll,
fair share of disagreements with them over this, and at this point, we are doing everything we can to try to prevent what they are doing.
like, well, I do appreciate the effort, and I appreciate you sharing the knowledge with me. I'll go and speak to, as you put it, your tall, angry friend, and see what I can learn. and then she will
Thank you
head
very
back
much.
to
Oh, and
the rest of them.
don't mind the weird Eladrin.
And as she's walking away, and Bear and Cayleigh, you guys approach the door that's right here on the top of those stairs. You hear an explosion go off from the other side of that door. And then as the explosion goes off, you also hear a female dwarf like curse, like she's suddenly just swearing up a storm inside there, and you see smoke start to billow out from underneath the doorway.
More Muppets.
And that, I think, is where we're going to end it for tonight. We're at 9:30. And we're just getting into some good stuff that's going to involve the whole party, so I want to make sure that we have time to devote to that for next session. So,
And that we have the whole party here.
Exactly.
We're gonna have to retitle the. Or no, you're gonna have to keep the title the same for next session.
No.
To Electric Boogaloo.
So you guys got 450 experience for the Frost Salamander fight, and then you also get another 100 experience for gaining entrance into the Dwarven Valley and convincing Anlin about the Dwargar plans. So
Nick, we're so close.
Oh, you're so close. We might get there next session. Thank you so much, guys, for playing. Thank you so much to chat for showing up and watching and having fun with us. Thank you to the two people that followed me tonight, Master Hawk01 and someone who has a bunch of letters for their name. I'm not going to try and pronounce it on air. Thank you to those of you who cashed in.
A bunch of letters.
Cashed in channel
you, but we're
points.
not going to bother trying to pronounce it.
Cashed in channel points, specifically Queen Spawn for getting Rix back up and into the game as opposed to dropping to 0 hit points yet again.
Yeah, our DM is a bully, apparently.
Hey, now, I don't put him there. Rix puts herself there.
Rix just will pick a fight with anything.
True.
It's my job.
So thank you so much, everybody. We will be back next week, once again at 7 p.m. and hopefully going our full run time to 11 p.m. And we'll be picking up here in the Dwarven Valley.
Oh, joy.
Until then, it'll be more fun than you think, Leif. At least there's no reindeer in here to talk like this then, yeah? Oh, no, I'm mixing
Yeah,
the...
that was a Dwarven reindeer.
All right, well, we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.